Yo, what is up guys, it's FullySpaced, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a little Japanese styled watermill. As you can see on screen, I've already got the wheel for the watermill. However, I'd literally move that down later on just into the water so you can still see how that's built. But I was actually not planning on building a watermill until I started playing around with the design and thought, you know what, I'm going to record this. So we actually have this already built, but I do later on move it so you can see that. There will be no pictures because I was really busy and I'm currently about to go away for a few days, so I'm just trying to get through a few pre-recorded videos so you guys have content while I am gone. But yeah, so let's hop into this. I've built the foundation, as you can see. If you need to, you can pause the video at any time and just feel free to count the blocks out. You can always pause it, count the blocks out, and you'll be able to get the exact amount. It's quite a nice and easy one. I believe the actual box itself is 7x7, which is the centerpiece, so you can always use that, and then build upstairs with cobblestone stairs on the side. However, I do actually later on change this roof, as I was just playing around with designs. You can obviously go with this more old school medieval style hay bales, grass, wheat build, and it just kind of gives this old thatch roof that's kind of falling apart, which would look absolutely great in a medieval build, especially if you was building a watermill for a medieval one. I recommend probably using this style of roof, but maybe just playing around with it a bit more so you can get more of a in-depth look to it. As right now you can see it looks quite good. Changing it to spruce on the sides actually looks a lot better in my opinion than having it all cobblestone, and I was kind of tempted to keep and stick with this look. However, I decided to switch it up and go for the prismarine block stairs, so I've actually made that into this build instead, and it decided to come out more like a Japanese style, if anything, with these little flicks off the roof. So I've decided to go with that build, that kind of design and that build. I didn't actually want to, well, I didn't plan on building a Japanese build. It just kind of happened. When you free build things a lot in this game, you tend to just get these small details and then they kind of develop into different things. I don't usually plan on building certain things unless I see or am recommended. So if you guys want to recommend something, don't forget to leave a comment with what you would like to see, and I will get around to building that as soon as possible. But we head over onto the inside here, and I actually just looked at a watermill image for this. So in my head, a watermill, I wasn't really sure what would be too much in watermill. I know there's just a lot of like different types of machinery, so I started playing around with different kind of wheels and, well, stairs that kind of make a circle to look like cogs and wheels, and then this massive pillar in the middle that kind of functioned everything, and just kind of tried to get something that would look like it turns and turns the outside, just a bit of machinery that kind of works together and, like, you know, creates a lot of the stuff inside the watermill, so, you know, kind of you can make something that kind of churns up grain and things like that. So I've got these little stone walls that connect into bars that go down into furnaces, where it kind of, the watermill itself powers these furnaces in my head anyway. Obviously it doesn't actually power them, you're still going to need to do coal in game. However, just that little design or lore slash, well, not really lore, but giving it that detail definitely puts makes the build come more to life, in my opinion. And then, as you can see here, this is what I was talking about earlier. Just moving this wheel down. It's quite a pain in the butt to play with. Playing around with it quite a lot is using different types of stairs, slabs, and trapdoors to get this kind of circle-looking build. And then filling in the middle with just a one block, but building two of these wheels one block apart, so you actually can fit your cobblestone slabs in, which would pick up the water. If you've ever seen a watermill, the water kind of gets picked up and brought over, which kind of churns the whole wheel round. So that's what I've kind of done there, and then I added a few more fences, and I thought this actually looked quite a lot better than the original one I did, so I kept it looking like that, and just thought, you know what, I'll leave that as it is and just go around and decorate the build, as it pretty much is done. But always, you know, getting the extra detail of making the outside look a lot better will actually increase the look and obviously overall better looking builds, basically. So creating a more better outside guarding area, and just giving a bit more detail to your builds and the environment around it will definitely give you this better feeling when you're looking at your builds, and gives it just gives it more to look at. So as you can see here, you've got this nice looking building, but when you have nothing around it, no forestry or anything, it kind of looks really plain and dull, something you don't really, you know, you wouldn't want to look at it for too long. You've seen this nice little build, but giving it an environment and just creating an environment for it to kind of live and surround in, definitely brings it to life a lot more. So I even headed over and made this little docking area, or a little fishing port thing that you can kind of stand on and just fish off, and I just put these trapdoors and flick them up just so they're like a little barricade, so you can't kind of walk off and to your inevitable death and drown, although you could probably just swim out in this game. But yeah, you know, let's head over to the first person build, as you can see here anyway. And I'm just going to show you around. So we've got these trees, just, you know, a bit of scenery. We got a path, bunch of flowers around, and then you can see the roof here looking like more Japanese styled. And then if we walk down here, you got a little barrel you can store your fish and things in. And obviously you can fish straight off here. You can have a nice look at your watermill. And then obviously you can see the middle that kind of churns together. If we head on inside, we've got a little stairwell or staircases there. The staircases, not stairwell, staircases that create a little bench. You've got all your machinery in here that I've made and just played around with. So obviously you don't really want to go in there, so they'll be fenced off because obviously it would be a health risk. You've got your little workstation behind you back there, and then you've got your more storage up in the ceiling. So I love just creating room for storage is always a good thing to do. Maybe I'll do a storage house or something in the future so you guys can copy that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more, and peace.